Okay, so today we're going to start a video. We're going to be creating some radiator covers. These are going to be prototypes. I'm working with the client to build these and design these drawings, and we're approved, so we're going to put these into action. And these are going to be covers that essentially cover up these radiators, which are big cast iron heating systems that are pretty popular in the northern parts of the United States, I believe, probably Canada and Europe also. Uh, so some people may not even know what these are. If you do, let me know. If you like covers, let me know also. But anyway, so we're going to be using the domino for our joinery for some of these. I like to use mortise 10-inch joinery. I think the best because I think it creates a stronger build, also a cleaner build, and also a more square build. But I also have to use pocket screws too for some of these since we start running out of tenons. You can also use dowels or even biscuits for these. Since these aren't real strong furniture, these are more just covers. So the back's going to be open, so it's not going to be something I would recommend you're going to be sitting on. So there's a lot of details in this. You can see here we have these little upper slots opened up for extra airflow that the client wanted. So the details like this made this a little more of a difficult build than we normally do. There's a lot of little layout things we had to do. So, and also when you're using loose mortise tenon joinery, it becomes a little tricky. So these are going to be aluminum rather than slats like I normally do. We're going to have aluminum sheathing that we're going to be this clover leaf here. We're going to be using instead of the slats that we normally use. So everything is going to be sourced and made in America. Even aluminum came from Oklahoma, and all of our poplar is sourced in Pennsylvania. So the only thing that probably isn't from America is probably our screws. I'm not even sure about that. But pretty much everything is handmade by myself, designed, and built by me. So there's a lot of little, like I said, details. We even create our own trim and our own bottom corner accents pieces that the client wanted. And our trim, we're going to be using the router table for that. We're going to be using a real aggressive roundover bit that creates like a nice little design for our trim. And we're going to be using glue and pin nails to install it. We're going to sneak up on our cuts. And also we're going to be using the biscuit joints you saw there for our tops. And now with the back slots here, we're going to be cutting out. You can use a jigsaw or you can use the bandsaw to cut out these. And these allow for the covers to sit flush against the wall. It's very important that you lay these out. You can also do this on site if you need be, if you don't make them the exact cut. And this, like I said, allows the covers to sit flush against the wall. So now we're going to move on to the top. We're going to be taking some 5/4 inch poplar. We're going to cut it up, mill it up, and we're going to sand and run a chamfer. And then now we're going to take this cloverleaf aluminum sheathing and we're going to cut it out with some shears and staple in and screw in, and these are done. Our final sanding, they came out real nice. The client was happy. They're going to stain on themselves. Thanks for watching.